The Blue Mosque, officially the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, is a historic imperial mosque in Istanbul, Turkey, famous for its 141-foot-tall minarets and intricate blue Iznik tiles that give it its name. Constructed between 1609 and 1617 under Sultan Ahmed I, it is an iconic example of Ottoman architecture located across from the Hagia Sophia. Visitors can enter for free, but must adhere to specific prayer times and dress codes. Six minarets. It is one of the few mosques in the world with 6 minarets, which created controversy because the Prophet's mosque in Mecca was the only other one. Iznik tiles. The mosque gets its popular name from the more than 20,000 handmade blue Iznik tiles adorning its interior, featuring various floral designs and calligraphy. Blend of styles. The mosque's architecture is a blend of classical Ottoman and Byzantine styles. 260 windows. The interior is illuminated by 260 windows, which complement the natural light that comes in through the large dome. Rivalry with Hagia Sophia. The mosque was built to be an imperial show of strength and to complement the Hagia Sophia, which faces it across Sultanahmet Square.
Hagia Sophia's history involves a major transformation from its original 4th century construction as an Eastern Orthodox cathedral, through its 6th century reconstruction under Emperor Justinian I, to its conversion into a mosque after the 1453 Ottoman conquest. After the fall of the Ottoman Empire, it became a museum in 1935 under Kemal Ataturk, and has recently been controversially redesignated as a mosque by the Turkish government. It has undergone numerous restorations and architectural modifications throughout its existence, reflecting its complex and layered history, from cathedral to mosque first and second churches. The current structure is the 3rd on the site, preceded by 2 earlier churches that were destroyed by riots and fire. Byzantine Cathedral. The current Hagia Sophia was built between 532 and 537 by Byzantine Emperor Justinian I and was the main cathedral of the Eastern Roman Byzantine Empire. Ottoman conquest. Following the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople in 1453, Hagia Sophia was converted into a mosque. Minarets were added and Christian mosaics were covered.
Topkapi Palace was built by Sultan Mehmed II starting in 1460, after he conquered Constantinople in 1453, and was completed in 1478. It served as the main residence for Ottoman sultans and the administrative center of the empire for nearly 400 years, until 1856, and was transformed into a museum in 1924. Over the centuries, the palace complex was expanded and renovated, with significant changes occurring after damage from an earthquake in 1509 and a fire in 1665.
The palace served as the home of the Ottoman sultans for almost 4 centuries. It was also the state's administrative and educational headquarters. After Mehmed's death, about 30 sultans ruled from the palace, renovating and expanding it to its current appearance, a unique mix of Islamic, European, and Ottoman architecture styles. Comprising 4 courtyards and over 400 rooms, the palace was home to an estimated 4,000 people, including 300 concubines in the harem. Imperial Treasury. The former Imperial Treasury houses the armory collection. The building where the arms and armor are exhibited was originally one of the palace treasuries. Since there was another, inner, treasury in the 3rd courtyard, this one was also called Outer Treasury. Although it contains no dated inscriptions, its construction technique and plans suggest that it was built at the end of the 15th century during the reign of Suleiman I. It subsequently underwent numerous alterations and renovations. It is a hall built of stone and brick with 8 domes, each 5 by 11.40 m.
The three ancient pillars located outside the Blue Mosque in Istanbul's Sultanahmet Square are monuments that once stood along the spina, or central barrier, of the ancient hippodrome of Constantinople. They are the obelisk of Theodosius, the serpent column, and the walled obelisk. This ancient Egyptian obelisk is the most visually striking of the three monuments. This bronze column is one of the oldest surviving Greek monuments. This stone obelisk is the most mysterious and least impressive of the three monuments, partly due to its lost decoration. The Bosphorus Strait is important because it is a critical maritime choke point that connects the Black Sea to the Mediterranean Sea, dividing Europe and Asia. This strategic location makes it vital for international trade, particularly for oil and grain shipments from Russia and the Caspian region. It has also been a historically significant and contested waterway, influencing the rise and fall of empires like the Byzantines and Ottomans. Geographic and economic importance connects two seas. The strait is the only sea passage connecting the Black Sea to the Sea of Marmara, and then to the Aegean and Mediterranean seas. Links two continents. It forms a natural boundary between Europe and Asia, with Istanbul straddling both continents. Global trade route. It is a crucial waterway for global trade, especially for goods originating from Russia and the Caspian Sea region, including vast amounts of oil and grain. International choke point. The Bosphorus is one of the world's most important choke points, with over 3% of the world's oil supply passing through it daily.
Byzantine and Ottoman era's Byzantine Empire. The strait's importance grew as the site of Byzantium, which was later rebuilt by Emperor Constantine as Constantinople. The city, now modern Istanbul, sat on the strait, and the Byzantine emperors built fortifications to control access. Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans conquered Constantinople in 1453 and also recognized the strait's strategic value, making it a vital transportation and commercial hub. Sultan Mehmed II famously built the Rumeli Hisari fortress in 1452 to control access and cut off the city from potential support from the north. The Ottomans also built numerous palaces and mansions along its shores. The history of Istanbul's Spice Bazaar, also known as the Egyptian Bazaar, began in 1663 when it was constructed as part of the new mosque complex to generate funds for its upkeep. Originally called the New Mosque Bazaar, it became a major center for spices and goods imported from Egypt.